Hello, I am the Real Annoying NPC / Transforming Brick, and this is my first Super Sentai review and my first review for the channel Transforming Brick. Now I'm going to take the first few minutes to explain that this is my second channel for the Real Annoying NPC, and the Real Annoying NPC is the second channel to this channel, as the Real Annoying NPC will be covering anime, video games, and Japanese TV shows and other TV shows that I'm into, such as Super Sentai, but Super Sentai Mecha will be on the Transforming Brick, as well as all Transformers and Lego matters, but other Japanese super robots will be on the Real Annoying NPC. If that makes any sense at all. If it doesn't, that's my fault, not yours. So, I'll start off with this, the CB-01, or CB-01. That was totally racist, wasn't it? Won't we have fun? This is, for the Tokumei Sentai Go Busters, Buster Vehicle CB-01. I have no idea what else to call this. The race car. I suppose I'll show you this guy right away. Here is Cheetah Nick. He has no paint on him whatsoever, but as this is a model kit, I wouldn't expect him to, and stickers would peel off right away, as most of the stickers on the cheetah head are, as you can see. It's not very pretty, but stick him back on. And to transform him, it's very simple. You just click him up in place, and there's a peg. And before I attach him onto this, I just want to show this to you. Sticker detail, all this is sticker detail. Mine didn't come with the stickers, the two silver stickers for right here. And I didn't apply these stickers because they would just peel right off. This is sticker detail. The wheels have sticker details, and oddly enough, these are some of the only stickers that aren't peeling yet. I can never get this quite centered without, breaking it. So, you'll forgive me, I'm sure. This one gets centered a lot better for some reason. Yeah. His arms protrude a lot more than they do on the DX sized, but that is extremely forgivable. His sword is stickered as well. Some of it's already peeling off, and what I wanted to show you is if you detach the sword, I popped his freaking hand off the ball joint, and rotate them around, do the same on this side before I show you, and fold them down as usual. You can fold them up against the back, and it's kind of like a bumper, or you can fold it up like that, and you get a much more natural looking spoiler. But that's something you can decide to do. Personally, I don't do that because then getting him into his other modes requires slightly more work. And his sword has pegs on either side, so it can peg into both the small hand and the big hand, unlike the DX size model, where it only fits into the smaller hand because it's a ball joint, if that made any sense. Peeling. To attach the cheetah head, you lift this up on ball joints. They're always popping off when I put them back into car mode. And the two pegs on the side of Cheetah Nick's hips, thunder thighs right there, snap into two little clips right there. And they hold not super securely, as you can see, but when they're not on camera, they hold just fine. And just fold it down, and you have the cheetah car mode. Something straight out of Go-Onger right there. And to get them into cheetah mode, scoot the camera back just a tad. Oh, of course, why not? Let's make a total ass out of me. Oh, it's always fun, isn't it? Oh, yep, no, one more time, why not? 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready, and here I go. Fold these down, revealing more sticker detail. fold them forward, but not all the way, because if you fold them all the way forward, they don't sit quite right. Yeah. Fold the other side out as well. And same here and here. Pull out the legs and put your nail right there and flip out the bottom half of the hind legs. And take the sword, pop it off, peg it back in on the back, so it looks like that, and fold it straight down to be the longest tail for a cheetah ever. This could actually get like a white tiger repaint, because snow tigers have really bulky long tails to help them balance and jump. And here is CB-01 in cheetah mode. A lot of people say this is his weakest mode. I do agree, but I like it a lot. Like a ridiculously amount of a lot is how much I like this. It's kind of like, it's in the same way that you like the horror cons alt mode, beast modes. They're just nice and funny and silly. So to get him into robot mode, I'm going to move the camera up here so I can lift it up and not have you miss anything. Alright. Take the arms, lift them up like that. Take the legs, fold them up, fold them closed, peg them back in. Same on this leg. So you have the back of the car formed up. Actually, that's pretty much basically the first step of a transformation, just get him back into car mode with the exception of the sword. And something that bugged me at the beginning is the cheetah legs. They're just kind of sticking out there, but there are these little nubs on the side, and it made me realize that they're the rearview mirrors, and I think it's not really that cool, because they're obviously cheetah legs, but it's just kind of a nice touch. Unpeg cheetah neck, leave the legs, and rip the legs off, and peg them back into place. I don't like the parts forming, and I do see some way they could have done it a little better, but I don't know if the end result would look as nice as this. Just fold the feet in a little bit, because on the back they are kind of molded to have for a stance. There aren't any heels, nor would I expect there to be, because, well, I would expect there to be, but it doesn't have much kibble in the back. So I just did this really quickly. I'll show you it on this hand. Fold it down, twist this around, fold the arm down, twist it at the bicep, and unpeg the sword and peg it in again. And that's about all I need this up for. Move this back down. Why not? Oops. Let's get him to stand really quick. Whoa. Raise up the camera here for you. And get cheetah neck and 2 pegs. I'll show you this better without him on there. 2 pegs, one right there, and there you go. One right there and one right there. Yeah, and yeah. Peg in to those 2 holes right there, and you get Go Buster Ace. Now, Go Buster Ace in his robot mode is pretty impressive, but yeah, there are some flaws to it. For example, the stickers, they're not peeling. These ones aren't peeling, but there are a lot of wear. They're getting white, and this is like, when did I get this? I got this guy on Friday. It's currently Monday. It's only been 4 days. So that's something to look out for if you're buying the second hand, which I would not advise, because half the fun of this guy is putting him together. Though I am a Lego maniac, so I would say that. His head detail is all stickers. All stickers. But you know, not bad. And the crest does come off, and it makes him look a lot like Gokaio, in my unbiased opinion. Even though my opinion is completely biased, so you know, I just kind of lied to you there. Isn't that fun? His articulation is far more than there is on the DX toy. There is ball jointed neck, which could barely ever get movable heads in Super Sentai. I think the only exception is Daiboken and possibly Abereno. We get a ball joint here, and something that I should mention is the peg hole's right there, so when you put his arm up, it looks kind of weird. So I just it looks fine unless you bring it like too far forward. So you know, there's that ball joint, outward movement here, bicep swivel, and then I don't know what joint this would be because it's too far down to be the elbow, but there's a joint there that acts as an elbow. Waist twist, which again is something that we barely ever get. Ball jointed ankles, which is something we have never gotten. We haven't even gotten ankle movement. We just sometimes get molded feet molded to stand apart. Forward and back movement, out side to side movement, and knees. So you can pull off some interesting poses with this guy. If I can pull off something. It doesn't fall off. I just wore off a sticker. Oh well. There you go. Nah, he's not going to stand, so you know, use your imagination. So as what I heard is the norm with candy toys, it does do a fantastic job of representing its show model, and does a really good job of just being a fun little action figure. So overall, I do highly recommend him. He's about half as much as the DX one, and considering if you get this, you're probably going to want to complete Go Buster O, which does look terrible. And I mean, Go Buster O, why didn't you just call it Die Buster? Or Die Buster O, that sounds better. Just the name of the faction. Literally the name of the faction. They don't even shorten it like they did with Shinkenger. They didn't call it Shinkenger O. They call it Shinken O. Pretty stupid, but it's better than nothing. Better than this. Better than Go Buster O. So yeah, as I said, pick this guy up. If you want to complete Go Buster O, complete the candy toy version because it doesn't look as bad and it has more articulation. And it'll run you for about half as much, so I'll give him a thumbs up. Now remember, I'm not from the FDA, and I approve this message.